Ray versus Blitzd. Let's see who takes it. We've got JSL Evolutions Week 1 Group D action. Here we go. A Jam It team kill coming up. Let's get into map number 1 on Golden Wall. If you're just tuning in or if you haven't caught any of the other matchups from this group, the format of this tournament, the first map is picked for you, and after that, the loser picks. So there are no maps that can be vetoed. You got to be ready on all the maps. Golden Wall was the first map picked for week number 1. All right. I'm just gonna say jam it, even though you guys have these weird clan tags, because I was told you're both jamming. All right, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we've got the orange Protoss player from Jam It. It's Ray. And in the bottom right-hand corner, also from Jam It, we have Blitzd. Gotcha. CT6 got eaten by Jam It, so that is a Jam It clan tag. I did not know that. You think I would know that being a CTL admin, but I'm clearly not the best CTL admin. Alright, so PvP action. We're going a completely different direction with the first Protoss of the night. Excuse me. Let's see what kind of PvP shenanigans that we have in store for us. These players know each other very well. They're both not just teammates, but both members of the leadership of the clan, of the Jam It clan. So I'm really excited. I'm real excited to see what we got planned here. First thing I noticed, Ray deciding to take double gateway on the low ground, while Blitz not looking for any sort of a wall at all. No gas steals, nothing like that going on. No pylons in random places on the map, at least not yet. If you're not aware, if you're not a Protoss player, PvP is a super interesting matchup. A lot of tech can be proxied, and Ray might have a proxy in mind with this Protoss, with this probe. I've heard a bit. I haven't been playing a ton of Protoss later, but what I've been told, they made some changes to the shield battery and to super batteries, and that has quieted down this matchup a lot, made it a lot less volatile. And we're going to see if that is true for these players. Second pylon for Ray does go down in his own base, so might just be... Nope, there we go. Ray will be proxying some sort of tech. Looking forward to seeing if that's going to be a starport or a robo. Meanwhile, Blitz keeping all of his pylons in his main so far, not even looking to go down towards his natural. 2 stalkers on the way for Blitz. No, 2 adepts coming out here. And with a chrono boost for Ray. So the adepts will have an opportunity to get some damage done because Blitz is not set up with the wall. And without the wall to close, these adepts may be able to wreak a little bit of havoc. We also have 2 zealots. This is super interesting. This is some aggro. This has got to be frustrating to deal with. As these 2 zealots arrive, zealots in the early game aren't so scary on their own. They will be able to get kited by these stalkers. But, oh man, will it be stressful when they show up so early. Blitz looking to expand. And Ray expanding back at home as well. Zealots showing up. Start banging away on the pylon. The kiting begins. These 2 stalkers making it look easier than I made it sound. They don't seem so stressed. They can outrun the zealots. These zealots don't have charge and can't get on top of them. One zealot's going to fall for free. Don't take him to your proxy. The zealots are going to see the adepts shading in and won't go trying to be a little Johnny on the spot with the wall here, but the adepts are able to slip past the wall. The wall wasn't completely shut, and thank God for these probes. 1 probe falls, the second probe falls. We'll see how many are going to go down. These players did not use Game Heart, so we're not going to know exactly how many. A handful, I'm going to say 3 probes fell-ish. 3-ish probes fell, which is not a great push. Blitzd is down on workers, but only by the 3. Natural Nexus timing is about the same on both sides. No proxy tech has been put there yet. It's just that pylon there to be intimidating, I guess. Robo started up for Blitzd. Stargate on the way for Ray, but the Stargate's back at home. Look between... I'm not going to read that. I'm not going to read that chat because this is going on YouTube. But we could shoot the shit later about that. All right, and still no tech coming out just yet. I'm taking a look here. Void Ray is going to be the unit of choice for Ray. We're looking pretty even on the worker counts, 25 to 23. A slight army supply lead for Blitzd because he did not throw away two adepts, but those 2 adepts probably not going to end up making a huge difference. Warpins on the front line, adding on more zealots is Blitzd, but you know, if you're going to add on zealots, you should probably consider picking up a Twilight Council, and you want to use that Twilight Council to get charge, otherwise the zealots are not that good. The Void Ray will get scouted by the Hallucinated Phoenix, will show the complete Chad play that he's looking to go with, adding on a second Void Ray as well. Ray stashing, it's an interesting choice here. He stashes a probe up here, maybe thinking about the possibility of a bit of a proxy later. We've also got this Zealot who's charged. He has recharged that shield. He's there guarding the pylon. And here we go, a nice little army moving out here for Blitz. This army is looking pretty scary, but no charge is the problem I see with this army. No charge is going to make these Zealots really just meat shields and not much else. They're going to have a hard time getting on top, if anything. But 32 army supply coming across the map. Only 14 army supply for Ray. No skill battery here to hold. Uh-oh. This might be bad for our Orange Protoss player in this Game 1. Who needs shield batteries to defend? These 2 Void Rays hanging out here on the south. They are going to come in and pretty uncontested. Oh my gosh, these 2 are about to kill everything they have. Alright, here comes the army on the front door, trying to break through the hard wall. Having trouble getting through, taking a little damage, but these Stalkers shooting over the wall, getting some damage to the available units as well. They will depower these buildings in the front. This hard wall is keeping them out, but one Stalker having a hard time chipping through this army. Did he bring the Void Rays back? Where are the Void Rays? Did the Void Rays come back? Yeah, the Void Rays got... I think they got recalled back. The Void Rays are going to try and fight these Stalkers. But man, Stalkers are going to do so well against Void Rays unless... Yeah, down goes the defenses for Ray. In the front door comes Blitz. GG is called, not wanting to watch his village get pillaged. Taking a 1-0 lead in the series is Blitzed. Well played, Blitz. Taking a quick 1-0 lead. That's how it goes in PvP sometimes. Things can be quick and things can be hectic. Let's see if Ray is able to even up the series in map number 2. Getting it loaded up number now. PvP, anything can happen. Ray decided to go with Eternal Empire for his map choice. So let's see if he's able to even things up back on Eternal Empire. Does he have a plan? Does he not? I don't know, man. I don't know him. You have to ask him. He's in chat. Just ask him. If it's on YouTube, you're just not going to know. I'm sure we're going to get thousands of YouTube views, guys. You're going to be famous. Alright, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Eternal Empire. From Jamit, looking to tie the series up, it's Ray. And in the top right-hand corner, his slow zealot meat shields that I made fun of got the job done. I probably should have not been talking crap about the guy who's about to win. From Jamit, it's Blitzed. Blitz making a slight adjustment after game number 1, recognizing that adepts are a thing. He says, oh yeah, that's why you're supposed to wall in PvP. He's going to go ahead and build his tech. I saw that. Ray's probe taking a little poke at Blitz's probe in the middle of the map. A little cheeky pokey poke. Chrono Boost coming down on the probes for Blitz as well as for Ray. So both players chronoing out a couple probes. Things are looking pretty even so far as the scouts arrive. Ray says, ha, you remembered to wall this time. Well done, Blitz. You've gotten better at the game. The scout for Blitz arrives and says, you did not wall, Ray. Why did you not wall? I can make adepts. Let's see if that's something that he chooses to do. Gateway finished early for I'm I missed that. I was not paying enough attention. That's my bad. But the gateway does come out a bit quicker for Ray. Cybernetics core on the way for Blitzd as well as for Ray. These players so in sync with each other. The Jamit team says, if you make 2 gateways, I'll make 2 gateways. If you make 1 gateway, I'll just make 1. Rays are a little quicker, though. And Ray's adding on a second gateway now, as well as another pylon. Ray getting a little itsy-bitsy supply blocked here. I don't know if Ray's ever watched Winter, but Winter would have something to say about missing that second pylon. Pro battle in the middle of the map. No proxy pylons this time around. Ray didn't really have a plan for that last time. Oh, and here we go. Ray with the early Zealot once again. This is such an interesting approach to the matchup. But I don't know. It just seems so PvP to me. We're going to take a throw Zealot, throw it across the maps. Just keep him off balance. It didn't work in game number 1, but maybe he'll have better luck in game number 2. Second gateway coming out for Blitzd as well. Both players matching each other shot for shot on the production tab. Stalker for Stalker. Probe for Probe. A battery coming out here for Blitzd. The battery, I don't think this is going to be a super battery, even once the Nexus is here. Down on the low ground, this Zealot looking to take this battery out. Zealot thinks about sacrificing his life for the battery, but then he remembers that his job doesn't even pay health insurance. Meanwhile, proxy technology has begun. We've got a pylon, we've got a gateway. This will allow for very aggressive warp-ins from Ray, which will allow him to reinforce early. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 gateways. Interesting, interesting, interesting. There is absolutely no tech for Ray. Ray has no Robo. Ray has no Stargate. Ray has no Twilight Council. Blitzd has thrown down the Twilight Council, but he's going to have like 6 Stalkers in his face here in a minute. He's going to have like 6 Stalkers and their mascot Zealot. Ray kind of wishing he took out this shield battery now. That shield battery is going to be Blitzd, and that's going to be his hope to hold here. In chat, they're saying that these are PvP strategies from way before I started playing StarCraft, so that's interesting. Blitzd does have a couple of Stalkers up here. He's going to want to pull those to the front line pretty immediately as he spots this army. It ended up being more than 6 Stalkers, though. This is a pretty scary amount of Stalkers for this early in the game. Blitzd throws down the natural expansion, but immediately thinks, oh, maybe not. Maybe I should cancel. Nope, no cancel. Able to focus down a Zealot through the shield battery heal. That is how much range damage we have going on. Oh no, an Immortal pops out for Blitzd. The Immortal! The Immortal's going to do so much damage to these Stalkers. Ray recognizing, no, is he recognizing? We've got 2 shield batteries and an Immortal here. How is he going to break through this? Propping up his own push with a forward shield battery. We've got more Stalkers coming to the front line. Stalkers are able to target down the low ground shield battery. They attempt to jump on top of this Immortal. They do get some hull damage down on the Immortal, and that shield battery on the high ground is out of energy. This is a chance here. You can jump on top of this Immortal, take it down. If this Immortal falls, this is a very dead Protoss. This Immortal is the only way back into the game for Blitzd. 2 shield batteries finish on the front line. Down goes the Immortal, and with it, the hopes of Blitzd taking the 2-0 series. I don't see how he gets back into this. He does have Charge about to finish, and Charge makes Zealots pretty darn good against Zealots, but he's got the forward shield batteries anchoring this. Ray right-clicks to unpower one of these gateways. Another Immortal does pop, and with that Immortal, yeah, he's back in this, I think. This is crazy, man. PvP, I don't even know anything about what I'm talking about, apparently. A supply block is going to waste that Chrono Boost. Looking to target down units, these Stalkers inching forward, inching back towards their safety of their shield battery, then headed back to the fray. Charge comes out, but they're only able to charge to their death. This shield battery on the high ground has no energy left. Look at this Immortal absolutely demolishing these Stalkers. Holy moly. The Stalkers are being replaced in a pretty quick fashion, but soon we're going to have 2 Immortals here on the high ground. Morphing 1 Stalker here on the slow pylon, inching back forward, trying to take down that Immortal. That Immortal is going to be you got to take the Immortal down. Otherwise, we're going to have 2 Immortals. The second Immortal pops. Now there are 2 Immortals. Only a tiny amount of hull damage has been done to that forward Immortal. Here we go. These Immortals think the time is now. Never mind, they say. Shield batteries on both sides, very low or out of energy. So, when units get hurt, the pain will stay. Down falls 1 Immortal. Stalkers proving that, hey, we're pretty good units. A little bit of awkward micro here allows these Zealots to get more damage done than they had any right getting. Back and forth these 2 players go. Where it will stop, I guess they know because it's a replay, but I do not. See, I see the Immortal, and I feel like the Immortal's gonna win. Maybe. The Immortal cannot take on 4 Stalkers by itself with no backup. Down goes that Immortal. These 3 Stalkers are headed into base. The boys are pulled to try and deal with this. The supply lead pretty solidly in Ray's favor. But that is only an army supply lead. He's only up 1 worker. Another Immortal pops here for Blitzd. I would love to see more shield batteries. The Zealots charging down the ramp, trying to get on top of these Stalkers. Stalkers headed back to their anchor. Wizard in chat says, I don't understand PvP. It's okay, man. No one does. No one understands PvP. Alright, Ray's got a few Zealots of his own to meat shield for the Stalkers, and these Stalkers are able to mow through the Zealots, and 3 Zealot meat shields still remain for Ray. He's headed up the ramp, possibly, for the last time, headed towards the Immortal. The Immortal retreats, the Immortal falls, and with it the hopes. GG is called. We're headed to a map number 3 in this team kill matchup. Blitz needed to go into Disruptors like 3 minutes ago. Oh, that was very PvP. How are you supposed to go forward and attack when they've got shield batteries outside your front door? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to PvP. It's funny. I beat Blitzd in a PvP recently, and I had no idea what I was doing, which is proof that PvP is just nonsense. But you got to use the skill batteries. No skill batteries there. Oh, that's the actual counter? Interesting, interesting. Yeah, literally 1 more battery, and I never kill an Immortal. I agree with that. 1 more shield battery would have been nice. And if you get a shield battery by a Nexus, then it's like a super strong shield battery, and just a real pain in the butt. Let's get into map number 3. It's going to be Ice and Chrome. Blitz chose Ice and Chrome to try and take in this series. Let's see who takes it home in map number 3. Oop, gotta fix this. Alright, here we go. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner from Jamit. It's the purple Protoss. It's Blitzd. In the top right-hand corner, also from Jamit. It's the orange Protoss. It's Ray. Alright, Ray. Where are you going to put your first pylon? It's a pretty early probe headed across the map. The last couple games, the probes crossed at the middle of the map, which makes me think you sent this even earlier. You've been doing slightly weird things with the timings of your buildings in these early games. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, Ray? Are you proxy 4-gating this, man? Is this a proxy 4-gate, Ray? I think we might have a proxy 4-gate on our hands. Slow Zealots that are going to show up very early. Blitzd sending his scouting probe in. The scouting probe's not going to see anything. And it's going to be interesting to see how Blitzd chooses to react here. We're going to watch his point of view for a second. He takes a look around. He says, where's the pylon? Where's the pylon? There's no pylon. Hey, there's no pylon. This is not good, he says. He's going to go ahead, throw down a pylon on the low ground. Oh, that's Ray. Ray is going to throw down a pylon on the low ground because he's going to put shield batteries here, because of course he is. Maybe he wants it to look like a cannon rush, but it is going to be a proxy... What is a proxy forge and 2-gate? So not a proxy 4-gate like I thought. But with the proxy forge, he will be able to put cannons right here on the front door. Cannon coming down. 2 cannons coming down. Blitzd is pulling a few probes. He's a little bit nervous. He hasn't... Finally, a Zealot is chronoing. Oh, he shuts the door on Blitz's own base. Blitz has enough surface area to break through if that's a cannon, but that's a pylon, and pylons are tankier than cannons. These cannons on the low ground are going to finish, and Zealots will be here soon. First Zealot pops out for Blitzd. It heads down to the low ground to try and deal with this cannon. He's going to have to break down this pylon and run for cover in his own base. Second pylon on the way for Blitzd. 3 Zealots are going to be here soon. 2 Zealots running up to join their pylon brothers on the front line. Blitzd throwing down 2 defensive shield batteries. What a map number 3. Now this is PvP. Zealot inches forward to challenge the approaching Zealots, but oh no, the cannons make the difference as their Zealot friends allow them high ground vision. 2 Zealots will take down 1 Zealot every day of the week. Down goes the reinforcement Zealot from Blitzd. These Zealots looking to mow through this pylon and depower the shield battery. That is their hope to win the game. The boys are pulled and they're going to try and jump on top of these Zealots. The Zealots are able to depower the production. Another pylon finishes, but before the pylon can allow the Stalker to pop, that gateway is mowed down. What unfortunate timing for Blitzd. GG is called. Ray cheeses him out of the series on the team kill. Takes the series 2-1. Ray, that was disgusting. Disgusting. Well played by Ray. GG. Nice series there. Let's switch it back. All right, we got one more series. Ray taking out the 2-1 team kill over his teammate. We're going to go ahead and throw up a quick be right back. Appreciate everyone who's watched so far. Hope you're having a great night.